Today we're looking at the TerraLUX TLF-1C1AA LightStar 100. I have a few TerraLUX flashlights. I just recently acquired this one. I think it's a pretty decent light. I'll compare it to my normal EDC light. I've only had it for a day, but so far I'm pretty impressed with it. I have a few TerraLUX lights. I thought I'd go ahead and pull the trigger and get this one, and I like it. Anyway, this is what it is. Look at the packaging a little bit, see if I can show it to you. The model number. You can pause the video, take a look at everything if you want. I think these are pretty underrated flashlights. They're not super high-end flashlights. Well, they're not super high-end cost-wise when it comes to flashlights, like the Surefires or the Quarks or the 4.7s or etc. But you know, these are pretty good budget flashlights. Budget for the price, but pretty good quality, and so far really good reliability, at least with my other couple of TerraLUX flashlights. Anyway, it's got 3 modes: high, low, and strobe. As you can see right there, it says on the packaging. It's rated for 100 lumens for 1 hour worth of runtime, 50 lumens for low, and 2 hours of runtime. Plus, it has a strobe of 100 lumens. Electronically controlled for consistent light. Runs on one single AA battery, which is huge for me. I don't try to get into the CR123 market because they're so expensive. Plus, they're not readily accessible still. State-of-the-art LEDs, blah, 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 blah. Again, you can go ahead and pause the video if you want. You can read all that. But let's go ahead and get into the flashlight. This is what it is. It comes with this nice little case. Well, it's a cheap case. But, you know, you're usually not buying a flashlight for the case it's coming in. You're usually buying it for the light. The case is usually a bonus. This here has a belt loop right through here. It's not a snap. You have to slide it in. But it's got a Velcro strap right here. You pull the light out, and my first concern is that right there. When you pull the light out, the clip likes to get caught on that. See how it's coming out? You have to give it a really good yank on that case. And I tried to put it in, the clip actually in the case, see, and take it out that way. And it's not quite as bad, but it still gets hung up a little bit right there. So again, it's a cheap case, but it's serviceable if you need it to be. Personally, I don't know if I'm going to be using it that much myself. This is the light itself. This is the TerraLUX LightStar 100. I like the gray finish. The fit and finish of this flashlight has been very well. I think it's very well done. Let's see if I can get the camera to focus in. There's everything seems to be rounded, so you're not getting no sharp edges. As you can see up here on the near the bezel area, it's nice and rounded off. You know, that's one of the spots you're going to want to have it maybe sharpened, but it fits good in the hand. I do have a couple gripes. That's the tail cap. This is the clip. It is removable, but it takes these here triangular torque screws. Let's see if you can see that. See how it's triangular? And it looks like I'm going to have to take it off and tighten it up because the clip itself isn't all the way compressed against the body. So it's not real tight. So that's a couple of the gripes I have. It also comes with this here lanyard, which you tie on through a little lanyard hole right there on the back of it. I'm probably going to wind up taking this off because I don't use lanyards on my flashlights. But I thought I'd show you everything that this light comes with. That's the light itself. The next, I find this to be quite unique. I don't know if the camera will pick it up, but look at the lens on this. It's got a concave lens. It like slopes down and inwards. It kind of like slopes down and comes back up, right in the middle. and it's all the way around it. Now, I'm not quite sure why they did that, but it works well. It focuses well. You can't turn and focus. It's not a focusable beam. It's a set beam. But it's just weird. It's my only flashlight I have with that concave lens. I don't know. I'm trying to get the camera to pick it up. Right there you can kind of see it a little bit. But it works well. It takes one AA battery. You open up the tail cap, which it does come with one AA battery. It comes with a Duracell. This is the tail cap. It's aircraft grade aluminum. Seems like everybody who makes a flashlight wants to call it aircraft grade. The battery sits in there pretty flush. Slides right out. This is the Duracell battery it came with. Labeled for 2017. It's a pretty thick body. I think this flashlight's only a couple ounces. But the body of it's fairly thick. I'm not going to be able to show you the inside of it too well. But it's really lightweight. It's only a couple ounces. It fits well in your hand. It's really small. Put the tail cap back on. It also comes with an O-ring right here. So I wouldn't submerge this light in water, but I would be pretty confident in it being water resistant. And the tail cap, excuse me, the tail cap right here is the operational. And it has like these indentations on the grooves right here, so you can put your finger in there and get a good purchase on it to turn off and on the light. But it's also got the guard, so you can't accidentally bump it to where it's always being bumped on in your pocket or your holster or whatever. But yeah, overall, fit and finish wise, I'm very impressed with the fit and finish of this. I'm also fairly impressed with the beam and the light. It's rated for 100 lumens. I'd say it's more around 80, maybe, you know. It doesn't have the standardized testing on it, but still, it's a very, very powerful light on a single AA battery. And I got it for 20 bucks on Amazon. Let's compare it to another one of its brothers. This is the LightStar 220. It comes in another one of those type of sheets, but I've reviewed this one here. This is a really nice light too. As you can see, they're kind of brother and sister wise. But the LightStar 220 is rated for 220 lumens. But TerraLUX has been doing a pretty good job with their flashlights. Get it in frame there. Let me go ahead and show you a couple beam comparisons. This is the LightStar 100. This is the 220. 100. 220. Don't know how the camera can pick it up too well. And then right here, this is my normal EDC light, which I really like. These are the Innova X1s, super lightweight, single AA. These are supposed to be rated for, I think, 55 lumens. And it's fairly comparable to that. As you can see, this is the Innova X1. This is the LightStar. It's got a little bit more focusable beam. It does have some what do they call that? Like a ring, like a halo ring right there a little bit. When you focus it in close. Compared to the Innova, it doesn't really have that. See what I'm saying? But it's still a fairly bright light. I'm happy with it for 20 bucks. Trying to show you a dark background here. Anyway, that's on high right there. This is on low, which is 50 lumens. A little bit of a difference, but not a whole lot. And then you tap it one more time, and it turns into strobe, freaking out the camera. High, low, strobe. And when to operate it, you don't have to totally flick the tail cap off and on. All you have to do is press it down once. It's not a loud click. Okay, but you don't have to click it to operate it. All you have to do is just tap it. I turn it on once and just press the button a little bit. That's low. Press it again a little bit, and that's strobe. Which is nice. You don't have to fully click the button every time you want to operate it. But that's it, guys. The LightStar, the TerraLUX LightStar 100, made by TerraLUX. Check them out. I think they're a fairly decent flashlight. If you don't have $1 billion to spend on a Surefire or a Phoenix, pick yourself up a LightStar. I've already dropped this thing 3 times, and it's working fine. I mean, not really a drop test right here, but anyway, you get what I'm saying. These are pretty good lights. Check them out. I'm happy with it. Thought I'd share it with you guys. Take care. See ya.